Yeah, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to talk about managing emotions in day trading. So you found the right strategy that wins you about 90% of your trades, right? And you decided on a girl to follow. Maybe she has a big pair of lots. Or maybe you prefer the other variety here on YouTube, the ones with a British accent.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Or the ones who live in Miami. Those guys, platinum hair. Now, all you have to do is convince your living girlfriend that in the next 90 days, she won't have to ever return to her shit job as a nurse. You just need her income tax return, and you're going to turn those $5,000 into $1,000,000. You just lost money. Yet, she's so supportive. Wow. Guess her work husband really pulled through on this one. So you feel guilty for losing it all. You promise to pay her back, and all you need this time is her credit card. Because if you buy 20 evaluation accounts, you're gonna make $500 a day, and you get a Lambo. She gets the BBL, and her work husband gets the balls deep action because everyone wins. But the reality sets in. The reason why you're an emotional trader is because you're shooting way out of your league with dreams that are unattainable because you're so focused on the destination and not the journey. Triggered? Annoyed? Only dumbasses with no trading experience will be. So how do you manage your emotions? Step 1. Risk no more than 2%. For those who don't understand what 2% is, if you have a $10,000 account, you're risking no more than $200 a trade. And how dare I say that, right? You're here for millies. You mean to tell me if I get a 1-to-1, I'm only making $200 on the day? Yeah. I mean, what's your alternative? Working at Chick-fil-A? Risk 2% of your available capital per trade. I prefer to risk only 1% per trade, since that means mathematically it's impossible to blow up my account. The smaller your trade, the less pressure you put on your port and your emotions. And this is probably the most important part of trading, is making sure that the market doesn't have an edge on your emotions. Now, step 2, you gotta know your setup. Feelings or thoughts are not setups. Zach Morris on Twitter, he's not a fucking setup. The no strategy that you learned 15 minutes ago is not the setup. You have to patiently wait for your setup. If you don't wait for the setup, the 2 or 3 trades before your setup will put you in the red. And then your perfect setup is what brings you back to break even. I mean, it's like a waste of a BBL. You already know how that feels, right? Because she's getting balls deep by her work husband. Patience will make you far more efficient and profitable, because it will. So step 3, stop babysitting the trade. You're not Professor X. You're not going to make the candle move up or down just by staring at it. It does not happen. You cannot move the markets with your mind. The best thing you can do is to protect your entry. So you have your entry, you have your stop. Your trade goes in profit, you bring your stop down to your entry. Now you have 0 risk, and you're targeting a 1.5 to 1 risk reward. You gotta let the trade play out to your plan. Stop staring at the chart. The market has an edge over you if you constantly stare at the chart. When we protect our entry and you target a 1.5 to 1 risk reward, you're essentially getting a 150% return on risk. But wait, there is no risk if you protected it at break even. Boys and girls, welcome to profitable trading. Stop trying to maximize the profits, stop being greedy, and maximize the trader. Developing the ability to walk away from the screen has more to do with maximizing the trader and removing the market's edge than it does to securing more profit. It just so happens that the less you baby the trade, more likely the trade matures. And step 4, stop living in the world of dollar signs and start living in the world of percentages. Now, 1% and $100 is not the same, but what feels like more? Only a man who lives in percentages understands this. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I got some trades to take and BBLs to pay for, so see you next time. Peace.